Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Finland. We're going to cross the Finnish line. We have to make a continuous line of our own land down to the Cape. Some Spaniards down here. Filthy. Well, proto-Spaniards, I suppose. We are in a decent spot. We have eaten a bunch of land from Muscovy. We released Novgorod here in Ingerman land, so we can do a reconquest on all their cores. Next time we go and fight, well, no longer Muscovy, but Russia now. I actually did form Russia. If we had taken Novgorod, I think we could have prevented the forming of Russia. Done that before, but it's not a huge deal. I've also been sitting here waiting for these rebels, so we are prepared. Yoink. Who's next? Estonians in like Narva or Revel or something? Narva or Revel. And it's gonna be Revel. Let's have you preemptively go and meet those Estonians. We have an army sitting here, which welcomed some. Well, welcomed. Said hello to some Norwegian rebels. Wait, is Norway really unable to take back Inverness, Sutherland, and Orkney? How close are you to succumbing? You're not good. Sometimes my vassals disgust me. Almost as bad as allies. You have no troops. They must have run their 3,000 guys they had into the rebels. Okay, let's move there. Stop your trading. Yeah, for a Mo. Oh, you're still locked in. Now, give me 2 transports. Everybody else back to money making. And these 2... I guess I'm just gonna grab some help in Elfsborg. There's a lot of unrest in Shelland. Did Shelland go? Oh yeah, it went to the filth. Terrible. Grab 2. The reason I'm taking 2 here is that there's gonna be some attrition on the way over. And I want to be able to siege this land back ASAP. Rather than waiting for stuff to reinforce. See, we lost 400,000 people. 400,000? No, just 400. It's still a large number, honestly. Considering you're going from Western Sweden to Scotland. 400 dead people it's a large number. Hello. And goodbye. Goodbye. Now it's either Pskov or Ostrov next, but probably Pskov. Which is... either one is fine. Because... well, for one, we're going to put our troops there, right? But also, we have a fort in Pskov, which protects both places. So if the rebels do spawn in Ostrov, they will not be able to harm the land and will have to come to Pskov and fight me. If they spawn in Pskov, then... you know. So you can still put those boots down. Reduce the speed of rebel spread there. I don't know if that does anything for me, honestly. If it's relevant in any way, shape, or form. But it is something we can do. Speaking of something we can do, in a Mo, well, a couple of Mo, we should be able to start annexing our subject in Mecklenburg and spend some dip to then stop hemorrhaging dip as much. Kexholm converted. Good. Which now gives me white Karelia. Sometimes my German accent comes through and I hate it. You're gonna be like, ooh, it's always there. I suppose. But sometimes I really feel it. What I'm wondering... these are not aggressive at all. That's why this is working so well. I was thinking the Norwegians are not putting any troops into the New World to protect from natives. But there are no aggressive natives there. So it's fine. Let's grab Orkney. What's going on up here? Lolland is occupied by Lübeckian peasants, and Lübeck can't get there to do anything about it. Funny. We don't get... Ooh, to Colmar. It's a grain place, so we probably just want admin. Here's our tax. Right. Do I know about these buttons? The fudge? E4 expand infrastructure. Infrastructure. Clearly they must be there, since there's a question asking about it in 21. I must have completely missed this being a thing. At least I don't remember seeing these weird buttons before. What does it do? We can spend admin here to just get a huge amount of bonuses, a huge number. Construction cost, time, development cost, 25%? The frick nuggets? Production efficiency, goods produced, tax, manpower, sailors, stuff. Autonomy change, possible buildings, possible number of manufactories +1? I mean, that doesn't really matter because I think most of the non-trade good manufactories are bad, but still. Province governing cost goes up, local governing increase. Local governing increase cost. What? What the heck is local governing increase cost? Huh? So essentially it's gonna cost us, I mean, that's the part I can see. It's gonna cost more governing cap and money, I suppose. I don't know if it actually costs governing cap, probably. The 25% development cost reduction is huge. Like, we should probably always click that button before we develop an institution, huh? Speaking of buttons, we have so much admin that it's probably time to consider doing the centralized state stuff again. And try to find out whether we actually get the bonuses. Because we get all the costs back, right? Even the government reform progress and the admin we get back after 5 years. You can just invest it now and have it later. So why don't we go and centralize this state? State income. Governing cost must be governing capacity, right? Because state maintenance is the money. So 3005 from Tukolma and 1875 from Tukolma. Button doesn't change this yet. I mean, I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm completely going to forget that I took a screenshot of this. But maybe some of you can remind me, or even better, remember these numbers and then remind me to check back in 5 years. Which, you know, a likely story. Just so we see that it actually works. Would be nice. Would be nice to see. Do we do more of these states? Probably should be. Giving... Yeah. It just seems positive to do. If it's free. Assuming you have the time. Like this expensive place. Skåneland. Go. Am I supposed to be looking for particularly expensive places to do this in? I mean, maybe. Why can I not do any more? Oh, it costs government progress and I don't have any. Okay, that makes sense. Got Orkney back. We actually have the money to upgrade a bunch of places. I think none of these are places. I don't know about Kronborg. What does Kronborg do again? I think the others are not of use to me. But Kronborg in Sjælland. All right, that one. Just kinda bad. Really, the main thing I read from this is I can spend 1,000 ducats to get a mercantilism. Like, it's gonna pay back at some point, but it feels like that's a long way to go. Probably rather look into upgrading centers of trade. Or collect 2,000 to get Dalaskogen going. But no, I think we should be going, and is there a macro builder for that? Probably not, because that would be useful. Might be hiding in some tab or something. No. Let's just have a look at centers of trade in places where we care. Which is right now the Baltic, I think. Revel. Do it. Kolmar, do it. Riga, do it. You can have any number of level 2s, I think, if I remember correctly. You can only have as many level 3s as you have merchants. Which in our case is 2. But since we don't have any level 3s, that's a reasonable number to have, I suppose. Casualties. Oh, because you were on a boat, of course. You all died from the trip to Scotland. Or back from Scotland, I suppose. We do still have to recover that ye old manpower. Let's go to the southern sea of Ireland. Try to, for once, time this thing correctly. I think I can actually do this. We are going to be there before the monthly tick. And it only matters that you are on protecting trade on the monthly tick. Not after or before. Okay, we have enough stuff in Mecklenburg to actually do stuff. One more tick, come home. Oh, cap on dip. Didn't I just do a bunch of development? Yeah. I mean, this happens to me a lot. Gotland is fully done. Tioharad, which is getting that manufactory, which doesn't really matter. I still think it doesn't matter. Oh, we also need to build that manufactory. I need to remember that. I didn't actually start that, so that's a good spending for our money. A good place to spend our money, I should say. Holland does not have the edict going. Encourage development. Clickety, clickety, clickety. Gotta be enough. Now, Tioharad. Well, I'm probably utterly mispronouncing the R. For all I know, the Swedes do not roll their R's, do they? No. No, I don't think they do. So Tioharad is clearly not how I'm supposed to pronounce it. But you know. I had a thing in mind here. I wanted to start annexing you. Even though it has its disadvantages, one of which being that the Novgorodian is... Oh, well, we lose Diplo Rep. And also our subjects don't like it. It's going to make it harder to keep Novgorod happy once we force their religion. But you can't have everything. Muscovite separatists in Ostrov are faster than the Piscovians. So I think we're going to go to Ostrov. And meet them. Oh, no. That. Declare war, no. I want you to be improved upon. Be better. How old are we? We are 37. You are 22. You like some weird republic kind of thing. A principality, no, you should be able to marry. Do we have an heir? We do. Oh yes. Yes. We took the female. Good choice. Attrition, not a great choice here. We are a teensy tiny bit over the supply limit. We don't need all these folks to beat up on the Muscovites. Not even remotely. Truce to Hungary is gone. Can humiliate them. Are we embargoing everybody? We are. At least that didn't stop. Didn't drop our embargo of Russia when they became Russia. The English have colonies close to ours? Rude. Come on, we're already super slow. Just leave us a little bit. It doesn't feel fair. Ostrov, Nava, Revel, Pskov. Any of these already have Encourage going? Nay. Then I guess we start on Pskov because it's huge. Relatively. And Force is what I was looking for, not Encourage, but still. We do that, and then we turn off Enforce in Laponia. Doesn't have it. In Pomerania. Nope. In North Karelia. Yes. Is it also going here still? It is. Let's not edict that. Yeah, we have decent income. But I mean, still no need to overpay for stuff we don't really super care about. Corruption. Yeah, I mean, I guess rooting out only does as much as it's needed for counteracting what's left after all the other counteractions happen. That reform is costing us a pretty penny. Like 2 ducats or whatever we're paying. What did the reform even do? One that gives us the corruption. Which one is it? It's you. Possible advisors. It does give us 1 admin a month. That's good enough. I'm sometimes having to pay 2 ducats for that. Often now. Here you go. Munch. Unfortunate to keep losing manpower to these rebels because we're still looking to get to 75%. And I feel like it's not going as fast as I calculated. Partially probably because these rebels keep eating my men. It's just not very nice. And these Pskovian are out to the same. Oh, the annexation backlog is fast. That's nice. So we can have more dip that we don't know where to put. Yes. Speaking of nice, look at that power projection. States, state edicts. Can I undo this? Should be able to undo Pomerania. I'm not sure I want to undo development in Scotland yet. Inquisitor's dead. Oh, it's fine. It's not great, obviously, but it's not a huge deal. None of you are half price. 8 ducats a month is a lot. But I have it. I should probably do one of these. National unrest. Doesn't really help against anything that's going on here. Therefore, maybe tax modifier boy is better. Yuha. Probably making a decent amount of tax. Even if we got 10% of that, which we don't, would only make us 2 ducats back. It's probably more like 1 ducat we get back from this guy. It's not a huge discount. Maybe the unrest is just better overall, even if it's not good right now. Yeah, I'm gonna run Oni, which gives us the Advancement of Religion Act. That doesn't seem worth it. That does not seem worth the button. 0.5 maturity strength, that's so little right now. Even with our Inquisitor lost. We have so many positive modifiers that it's just a drop in the bucket. Huh. Actually, Abel, so much admin. It's kind of crazy, honestly. I mean, yes, we're focused on admin. I'm aware. Which means that maybe we should, after all, be focusing on mill. We do have 3 more ideas to take. And our next war is not even going to require a bunch of admin. Yeah, I think a focus on mill is actually reasonable. Should have done it earlier. So you're not going to take early modern administration yet. This, by the way, the State House. That's a manufactory, right? I think that counts as a manufactory. Yeah, that might actually be a building that's worth adding in addition to the money manufactory. I don't care for ramparts or impressment offices, soldiers' households, furnaces, obviously, but that's a long way to go. But I don't even know, you lose your production manufacturing, I think, when you get coal. Is that true? Maybe. Must be. But the State House giving the governing cost reduction. Local governing increase cost -10. Still don't know what that means. But yeah, it just helps you with over thingamabobbing. What's it called? This thing here. Well, governing capacity. It helps with being over governing capacity. And that might be worth doing. Then again, the button that we found does increase governing capacity, I think. Maybe. The 10% will be counteracted by the extra manufacturing and then some. The local governing increase cost will not quite be counteracted. But I have no clue what that means. So it's very hard for me to actually suss out whether that's a useful thing to do or not. We're going for Denmark again. I don't love it. Because that's land that should be mine. I may have to get myself into the Levekian War at some point. It's kind of rough because of them being in the Empire. And us not being in the Empire. But still, it might just be a thing that needs to happen. Gotta find a way. Oh, the easy way to do that. Easy. The most useful way to do that is probably to call Austria into a war on our side. And then declare war on Lübeck. So they can't be defended. Unless they're going to be defended by the Hansa, which is annoying. But it's not as bad. I think I do keep going through these. That's a lot of A lot of points have saved up. Probably Rebel next. None of you have the... Oh no, you have the edict going right now, Ostrov, so let's do you first. Just for mostly click efficiency. So admin. What would we be spending admin on? We don't have enough government reform to hide some more in province improvement or whatever it's called. Oh, I still want to see land, and these guys are ready now, so let's have a... yes. The reason I considered not doing this for a moment here was that burghers being unhappy would increase development costs, but they're not going to be unhappy, so it'll be fine. And we may just have to spend that admin development because I don't want to boost stab over 1 for actual admin points. That seems not great. And I don't know what else I would be doing with it. We're not taking tech, we don't have ideas. I mean, I'd be taking tech at some point, but... I have some inflation to pay down. Should probably be doing that. It's not going to save us for long. We're still going to have to do some development. Which, in fact, probably means that we should do it now. Because I don't know how long our development... Do we still have the thing? Settle Middle Finland. Yeah, we need to find out how long that's going to be going. Because we probably want to do our development before that. You have grains, so just grab the base tax. Settle... It's not here. How do I see that then? And we got it from one of these things, right? We got it from... I don't even know which mission. But since they don't show... Yeah... I don't know. I also need to remember that I want Ladoga for the mission. I don't know how long the settle thing is gonna go on. If it's not... Why is it not a country modifier? That is... Very much feels like it should be one of these. It's probably gonna show up in here. But not with a timer, I don't think. Development cost? Why is that not even here? Is it like global development cost? No. Is it local development cost? Seems weird to have on this. KLM? No. Huh. I don't know. Well, since we don't know when it ends, and I feel like it's been a while, we should probably do some admin development now. See, that's logical. I can be logical. And Gotland still has the edict going, and really wouldn't mind some of the admin there. Because they're so cheap. Same goes for Kalmar, right? Yep. Yeah. They once again want people that don't change the cost. No, they do. Maybe it's just a rounding thing that something takes a while for the cost to change. But it is weird. No, you're not going to come in. I don't know why you would want to come in. Are you going to try to walk to Bornholm? Occupied by Bremen? Really? Do you have interests in the region? You do? You want all of Denmark? Really? A weird situation might generate here. It's not even a region that we really need to expand into. We're powerful enough to beat the Muscovite, but the Russian, we've shown this. So we could now focus on our actual direction a little more. It's just that the Danes are so ripe for the eating, and I just want the Lübeck trade node at some point. Which might just be dumb, because of the issue of going through the Empire. With everything we do there. It's not like there's tons of money in there, because we're grabbing all of it in the Baltic. But if we could grab the Baltic money and the Lübeck money in Lübeck, that would be nice. Pskovians in Pskov. Surprise. The clergy. The thing with the clergy being disloyal is that I think it makes missionaries a lot slower. Also, I don't love burghers gaining influence, so I think I'm going to go this way around. It means development cost is going to go up for a bit. Does that mean I want to spend somewhere first? Maybe I want to spend a little dip. Probably not tons. But some, so we're at an okay distance here. Maybe I put a click of admin and a click of dip into Tiarat. Another? Surely it'll be fine. And then we side with the clergy. Rebels down, good. What do we need? I did the math. 75% of this. It's like 20-something thousand. But 20-something probably being like 27. There we go. Irresistible proposal. State it. Don't need to core it because it's already cored. No. Not gonna get my ducats. We're gonna get all these powerful boats. And a single dude. Cool. Where are you going? You're going to the Western Baltic. So you... Oh, you can't? Probably have a little time. Might be missing out on a month of money here, which... No, I'm not. Good. Merge, protect, Baltic. I think I could just have merged the two new trade boats we grabbed with the galleys and then told them to protect the Baltic, and they would have auto-merged in at some point. Would have been the lazy man's way. 361 days left. So it's early January next year. January 4th. There's no way I'm gonna miss that, right? I don't actually know if I want to spend 1 million admin on grabbing innovativeness. Yes, we have a lot right now, but admin is so valuable in general that I'm not loving it. Then again, I'm not seeing the huge admin dump in our near future with the Muscovite or the Novgorodian reconquest. Not requiring any admin. Oh, come on. How is this war not over? Only 70%. Who's in on your side? Brunswick. Okay. I mean, I assume we're getting kind of close to taking the rest of Denmark. With the E dying down around here. Hopefully. Depending on what the rest will be that they leave us, right? Might just not leave us a lot. Now, we pressed this button a while ago. Finished by, it tells me, that's nice. 39. Maybe remember to check. Although, I'm gonna have to put a cut in here because we're way over time once again. And by next episode, the chance I remember, it exists. It does exist. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And if you have anything at all to say, then please do so down there in that comment section. Thanks for watching. See you folks next time.